Welcome back everyone to a new episode on the RB20 build. Today we are finally getting a week to ourselves for dyno prep. So today I'm not making any chances because I've taken this manifold off 16 times and one of the times it was leaking water into the bloody inlet of the engine because the stupid manifold probably isn't flat. So I've got this one from the old Garage 7 hooking us up. A bit of blue max. So today I am putting the engine back together. I want to make a rear firewall. Got some 1.6 mil?
Yes.
1.6 mil mild steel, so it should be strong enough. Lachlan said.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, once you put some folds in it, it should be sweet.
There was a lot of back and forth, 0.6, 0.8, 1.6.
Well, it's because they didn't have what we needed and they had it in Gauv, but they didn't have it in whatever, and it was a bit of a headache, but we got there. Well, actually, should we tell them that where we usually get our sheet metal from?
Oh, we rocked up, man. We're doing an auction.
The place shut down. Oh my goodness. And we needed it that day, so we had to run
there were
around.
sheets and sheets of it, but we weren't going to stick around and
I
wait
couldn't
for
believe
an auction
it.
to get to that point.
We rocked up like, oh, an auction. Damn it, that's where we need to go.
So fucking annoying.
Anyway.
50-50 odds and they're always against
Yeah,
us.
exactly.
And then, so yeah, I got that to make up a rear firewall. Semi have my templates in there, not really. And then it's just tail shaft, diff, drive shaft, sort out the brakes in the rear, and then it's pretty much ready for dyno. Yeah. I'm just going to keep fingering my gasket. Smearing it on.
Let's go.
Let's go. It's even.
I'll get you making a mess.
No, I don't make messes. I'm profesh. Alright, I've got the intake manifold back together for the 30th time with some blue max on it, so hopefully the f***ing doesn't leak again, because I'm sick of pulling it off. Come to the back. As I was saying the other day, I've got templates made for my firewall, so I'm going to start pulling them out. Making them into steel. I've done my bottom one already. I'm going to be making an infill panel to clean it up because there's a bunch of press ugliness. I just want it flat. Yesterday I ended up getting my brake situation sorted. I drilled out my rotors to 5x114 to suit the hubs. Wheelwood calipers. For some reason I got sent out little motorbike calipers.
They're tiny,
pads,
yeah. They're almost toolbox over here.
Oh, they're dead set motorbike pads.
Oh,
Tiny.
and now they're broken. Me toolbox.
Little tiny, teeny tiny brake pad. What is that going to lock up? Kidding me. Alright, so I put my diff in, the dual calipers, new brake rotors. Went to put my tail shaft in and it was too long. I did everything up and it fouled up, locked all my drive line up, so...
Like just.
So annoying.
Yeah.
So back in the day, because I ordered it like start of 23, I must have got it slightly too long or something's changed, I don't know.
I reckon it's your diff bush because as soon as you cracked it off, it was like okay. So maybe
it moves backwards.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever it was.
But I got that express to GJ drive lines. They're hooking us up, trying to get it done before Christmas.
You sent it yesterday. They're going to try and get it today.
They're going to be doing it today or tomorrow and sending it back Wednesday. So
which is crazy.
Get it back in, and then hopefully start buttoning it up the rest of the car. Got Speed Tech lockout shifter. I've made up some very basic floor plates. They're in the still early stages, but I've got both sides done. So there's a lot of fab work to do.
Oh, on the front caliper, you need a different rotor and stuff like that.
So they're a 325mm rotor, and I noticed the other day up on the hoist I've got 8mm of pad overhang, so I need a 340mm rotor. So I'm talking to HARROP about getting their two-piece.
But you called DBA and they're in the process of making one, but it still needs to be like R&D'd and
in the same offset, height, 5x114, 345mm, but yeah, it's in R&D stages. So I'm talking to HARROP about getting the two-piece 345mm rotor, and then I'll get it machined down to 340mm so I can use all my pad contacts.
Yeah, it makes sense. 8mm over.
I want to use all the pads.
Yeah.
Makes sense, I don't want 8mm overhang. And then power steering's done as well. Well, not that, I need to get that changed to a straight fitting so I can run the 90 straight down. So I'm going to rip the firewall out now, and then I'm going to start making that while Lachlan goes and gets some bits for his car. Now give me that, give us an update on what bits you're getting.
Well, I kind of wanted to just drive, so I went and bought a Diff off a wrecker. Basically, you've already slapped in, got to pull the center out, do the spool, going to do new wheel bearings on the shafts, going to grab a couple spare shafts, stuff like that. We were going to do the S13 rear end. We haven't particularly found the time to complete it, so we're going to throw this in there for now, and if I keep having issues, then we'll do it. But that last diff lasted like 4 years, so we should be sweet. If it breaks again, we will convert it, but we haven't found the time.
Alright, I started off with this as a template. I've now got it made into steel. Got my little side wing bits done, so I'm about to tack weld it together so that whole side is in one piece. Then I need to pull the main piece out, put a bend in it to give it some strength, and then I'll do the same on the other side. Mark all the bits where it needs to be welded, grind back the paint, put it all back in, tack weld it all back in. And I'll probably mark every, I don't know, 50 mil-ish, and then I'll just tack weld the whole thing, and then seam seal the whole thing in so tire smoke doesn't fill the cab from this point.
What are you doing with this gap?
I'm going to bend along this line that way at 88 degrees, and then I'm going to put a bit of perspex across there for like a little window, but I'm also thinking about cutting out a section in here and putting perspex in there as well, but unsure if I'm doing that yet or not.
Get it?
Get it! Yep.
Have you finished your firewall yet?
Alright, so quick little update.
Infuriating.
So what I've done is I've got the firewall made, tacked in. I just need to finish stitch welding it, and then I've got to seam seal it. Yeah, there's the firewall.
Nice.
I've got the bulkhead mounted. I've got my wiring run through with a grommet. So you just need to finish stitch welding it and seam seal the whole rear firewall. But then in the process, my fuel cell was dirty, so I gave that a quick clean, and then I noticed that the clear hose that I had on the fuel filler neck was kinked, so I thought while I was here I may as well just quickly do this. But then I still had one shop work that needed to be put in, so it's just like all the odd jobs that, you know, while I'm at the rear of the car, I could just quickly do that. So Lockie and I, as you'll see, took a sledgehammer to the inner guard. Hey, fuel line! To get the coilover to fit because I've got a true coilover, and
Basically, just can't finish one job, has to start 3 instead.
well, all the jobs.
I was like, hey Shay, let's finish this firewall. Alright, starts cutting this thing. Like, what are you doing?
Well, it needed to be done.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Nice cut.
So now you're doing your fuel filling.
So this is only a quick job, so I'm just going to knock this out real quick.
And then what are you going to do?
But then if you come to the front...
Yeah, okay. Doesn't sound like a firewall to me. Let me turn
I've
this
made a catch can.
Damn.
Well, I haven't made it. I'm about halfway through a catch can as well.
Yep.
It's all tacked together. My screamer, it's all tacked together.
And that was a job we started a couple of weeks
3
back, and
months
yeah,
ago.
and then you're like, oh, I'll do my firewall now, so.
But I've got floor plates as well. I got them in.
So you did
They're
that
not
before
done.
you welded your screamer and before you did your catch can, and
But they're not done either. Like I can just, you know, take that out because it hasn't been mounted. So I need to make up tabs for that. But that's a boring job, so...
yeah.
The thing I need to do to finish off my firewall, this little hook here that retains the rear seat, I need to grind that off, and then I want to bend up a panel that I tack weld here to the top side of here so it flushes off the bottom of the inside as well, like what I've done in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
And then I gotta seam seal that as well.
Yeah.
Smoke.
But we'll
together.
do that after you start 3 more jobs.
No, I'll probably do that today.
We'll see how that goes.
Nick minute.
What are you taking the intercooler off for?
I'll show you in a second.
Is this another job you've started? When you literally just
No,
said...
this shouldn't have been a job.
You literally just said, I'm not going to do it, I'll start another job, I'm going to finish the ones...
Yeah, well, sakes,
And
you
here we
have
are.
to when it's f***ing...
Oh my demon. Explain. Explanations.
Because you got to change the oil in your intercooler every 1,000 k's.
What happened to finishing off the firewall and sealing it up?
I did all that already.
No, you have
It's all
not.
done.
You have not done that.
Yeah, but I hooked up my fuel pump.
Yeah. So what's happened is Shay's got all excited because I'm about to get the R31 going because I've just given that a big birthday, and he's gone, I want to start my car.
Oh, well, fucking hell, you know what I'm saying? I just forgot what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So basically, between me doing the interior on the S13, Shay screwing around, starting a million jobs on his car, not finishing any, I've given the R31 a big birthday. Got clutch, flywheel, new diff, all like wheel bearings, center bearing, engine mount, gearbox mounts. Was it? Did I say clutch and flywheel? Clutch, flywheel, all that sort of stuff. So we're about to go take this for a quick test drive.
That's got a lot done.
That actually had a big birthday, bigger than we expected, so...
What did you say it just got done?
A whole lot.
So he did the wheel bearings, the wheel bearing seals, the wheel end seals,
yep.
Obviously doing them all at the same time. The diff carrier bearings.
Wheel bearings.
The whole new diff.
With a spool.
Yeah, mini spool.
Clutch, flywheel, engine mount, trans mount. Center bearing. Exhaust gaskets. Wideband, Haltech Wideband. Yeah, all that sort of shit. So we're going to put these 10-year-old tyres on the 12-year-old tyres onto the rims and do a quick perimeter check, make sure that's good for the 2025 season. And he's just going to change his intercooler oil, and he'll probably be ready for the 2029 season.
No, I'm aiming to get it tuned in the start of 25. So 2025, January the 19th. Not am I home for that?
Cool, so I'm getting tyres on. I'm going to fucking put tyres on, then take them straight back off. Finish Firewall.
Ish.
Why are you putting the radiator in, bro?
I'm just making sure everything lines up.
Legitimately?
Yeah.
Or you want to start it and run it? What the f*** are you doing?
Trying to get this stupid coilover to fit.
What's your issue?
It's hitting on everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everything is hitting.
Yeah, that's right up against it all.
I'm gonna have more issues down lower, because when that compresses, that whole thing's gonna come up and hit everything.
Just gonna try and mash it first and then figure something else out later.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. That's looking pretty good, actually.
Yeah, done a fair bit.
Yeah.
Have you seen the other quarter of my bumper somewhere? What are you swearing at?
It isn't. It's like, it is for sure. I knew it. I knew it. I'm not mad because I want to remake it anyway. Head tank, the lines are run through it. Could you use head tank to a dash 20 line, for example? Really? I'm going to remake it.
I'm over there trying to drill up me bumper, trying to professionally drift stitch it, and all I can hear is swear words.
Well, one of the hoses is now too short.
One of the hose.
And then I realised because the hose is too short, I don't like this whole situation. So I'm going to remake a new header tank. And I'm going to remake all the lines to suit the bigger distance. But the positive out of all of this is one of these fittings had a scratch on it, so I get to replace that one. There it is. This is the scratch just there. Because Lachlan ran it over with his car. So I can't even screw it on anyway because the fucking fitting's flat. But now I'm probably, because I don't like how it's run under like that, I'll probably go like a 45 out of here. Or a 90. And what's that? That's my return line. So yeah, 90 out. And then I want to move the header tank over, up and in from where it is. So it'll sit more here. So then that line, you probably won't even see it because it'll go up and then in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And you only see this one.
You say you want to remake the tank though?
I'm remaking everything.
Why?
Because I want to weld the cap on the inside before I weld the cap to the tank.
Just for looks?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
And I'll probably make it out of 4-inch to get
The most
more
out
volume.
of it. Yep. I think the 31 needs a header tank.
It's
Dead
got one
set.
right
Like,
here.
yeah, it actually does.
Nick Minute.
So now we're going to weld dash 20 fittings to Lachlan's car and convert his car to AN as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that line, I don't like that. Oh man. I want to make it longer so it hugs for longer
Yeah.
and then goes in.
Makes
rather
sense.
than running
So you have to do all these lines
Yeah,
again.
but the silver lining out of this, I only need to buy a metre of hose because I can use that hose
For that bit.
to remake all the hose back here.
Copy. Alright, good luck.
I welded in my firewall.
Good work, bro. Good work.
Shay, I need you to come explain something to the people. I completely understand how this works, but I feel like you've got a better explanation. I know exactly how this works, but I feel like you have a better explanation. So I want to run my digital dash, so that's the plug there. Got my wideband plugged in, and then I've got my loom. So that plugs into that. What's up with this?
No, that. Hey, what?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
No, this is a separate power source.
So am I missing a cord?
You should have another cord somewhere.
That's what I'm thinking. See, I knew that.
Where's your box?
Well, it was all in the glove box. What's in there?
Turn it up for 6 seconds. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I was just testing you.
Oh, you
I figured there was another cord somewhere, I just couldn't be bothered looking for it. I didn't know the box was in here and you did, so...
I didn't know either.
Oh.
So this will go from your box to the ECU, and then to keep
The dash, I need to plug the dash into that.
that off. You don't need that.
We got
That's a
music playing in the
separate power.
background. Yeah,
As I was saying, you needed the other cord, which we found in the box. So to power the wideband, if you didn't have a power source, you would use that. So it talks on a can high low, and that's your power and earth. But we already have that. So you'll disconnect the ECU, the dash from the ECU. You'll then plug in your wideband to the ECU, and then you're like, oh, hang on, I need to go buy a can expander because I can't plug my dash in anymore. So then you plug that in to the secondary port supplied by Haltech, and then everything works, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's so good.
Plug and play.
Literally just plugged in my wideband. Took me 10 minutes to put the O2 sensor in and plug it in. And now we've got to get the laptop out and turn the wideband on, so then we can run more boost.
All the boost.
All the boost.
It's only got 8, so we're probably going to put 80 into it.
It's got 300 kilowatts on 8 PSI, so I want about 600 kilowatts on 12 PSI. I reckon that's a good math. Alright, what are you doing?
Before anything, I'm going to save it. Get rid of that one.
So before we mess with the tune and the wideband, all that sort of stuff, Shay's saving the current tune in case we have to go back to it. Oh! My car's doing stuff.
Hey, there we go.
Sweet.
There's like, apparently there's been a few issues with people
Updating,
and
yep.
it wipes everything.
I have heard that.
So you just save your tune, and then if it wipes everything, you just update it after everything's... I mean, you upload it after
Yeah.
everything's updated.
Correct.